So now let's continue to add our cache manager to our application. For that, we need to go back to our browser. Let's minimize this. We need to add some more packages here. So let's search for cache network image, this one, cached network image. So let's get on this one. We go on installation. Let's copy this, come back to our application. We go to our pub.yaml file. Let's paste that. So let's come back to the documentation. If we come here to on readme, so if we scroll down, we can see our methods to cache our network image. So down here on how it works, we can see that it says the cache network images store and retrieves files using the Flutter cache manager. So let's go ahead and right click and open a new tab. So this is our Flutter cache manager. Let's go on installation. We copy this, come back to our application and paste this. So let's click on pub.get. So while it's doing that, we can come back here and come to readme. You can see that we need to create the image cache manager. This one, we can create our custom cache manager to store images. We can give it a store period of how long we can keep those images and how many images we can cache for this period of days. So we will do all that in our application. Let's just go back so we can see it has finished. Let's minimize this and then close the pub.yaml file. So the first thing to do here, we are going to create our image cache manager. So let's come back to our service directory, right click, and then let's create a new .dat file. Let's name this as a image cache manager, like that. Then let's create this class. Let's call it as my image, let's say image cache manager, like that. Let's remove the extra E here. Let's correct the spelling here. Okay, like that. And then here, first we're going to need the static constant keys. So let's go back to our constants class. Where is that? Here. Let's just copy two more things here. So the first one, we're going to name it as let's say user image key. User image key. Then the second one, let's name it as generated image key. So let's copy this and paste it there. Copy this and paste it there. So we have our constants. We can close this out. Then here, let's create the method to catch our images for our user images. So let's say static cache manager, like that. And then let's give it a name as profile cache manager. We can name it like this. and then this will be equal to our cache manager. And then in the configuration here, let's come down first here. Let's say config, and then in here, that's where we'll put our methods. So let's say the constants that we have created, which is constants dot we said let's import the constant class. We said user profile, what did we name it? User image key. Let's come back here. User image key, this will be our value, and then let's get the maximum number of objects. So for the user icons, maybe we can catch about 20, and then the stale period, we'll say constants of duration. These ones will be days. So we want to keep these cached images for about 5 days. Yeah, I think 5 days is enough. And then that's it. So let's just put some commas here. We format this code. We can press Ctrl plus A and then right click and then format code. So in the configuration, we have a constant string to check, and then the number of objects we want to cache like 20, and then we want to keep these for 5 days and then reload again. So let's copy this and create another one for the images that were going to be generated. Let's paste it here, and then for the name, let's name it as let's say generated cache generated image. Yeah, we need to put this in lowercase, generated image cache manager. And then for this, we are going to get our generated image keys. Then let's put it as now it's fine like this. And then number of objects, these ones may be a lot, and then they may be more in the post screen. Remember that we have a post screen here, so we also want to cache some of these. So here we can change this to about 100, and then we can change this to 7 days, or let's just keep it 5 days for now. So this will be our custom cache manager class. So now for the class, we are done. Now it's just time to implement it. Let's close this, and then now we go to our need to go to our chat widget. So let's come back to our chat widget. Then here where we are reading here the network image, let's use our cached network image provider, like that. And then let's get this, the user profile. Let's put it inside there. Now we can delete this, and then for the cache manager, we'll use the cache manager that we've just created. For the cache manager, we'll say my image cache manager dot the profile cache manager, this one, just like that. So now on the user profile, we are using the cache network provider instead of the network image. Let's remove the comma here. So this is done. Let's copy this from here. Let's copy, and then let's come down to where are we showing it again, inside the light theme here where we are showing the network image. Let's paste that like that, and then where else? I think that's it. And then now let's go to the AI generated image where we're showing that. This is the asset image, then this is our selectable text, this is our selectable text here where we are showing the network image. So let's move that down for now, and then here, instead of saying image.network, we want to say cached network image, like this. This is coming, let me just show you. If we come back to our cached network image, it is this one. This is what we want to implement. So let's come back to our code. So on the image URL, we know that it's a message like that. So let's delete this. And then here we want to give it some more properties. We want it to show, if it's loading, it should show something. And then if we have an error, it should also show something. So first, let's fit it inside the box. So we say fit, you say box fit dot contain. And then next, what we want to do is we want to give it a placeholder, which is what we've just talked about. It takes a context and the URL, just in case we want to get the placeholder from a URL. This is going to return now what we want to show. So for now, we can just show a constant of center widget. And then inside this widget is going to have a child. We want to show a secular progress indicator. Let's give it a color. Say colors dot orange accent. So for now, if it's still loading, we will be showing our secular progress indicator. So after that, now we want also to show our error widget after the secular progress indicator. Just like here, there's a placeholder, we have put the secular progress indicator. So let's just copy this error widget without wasting time. Let's copy that, come back to our code, and then let's paste that here. So we have an error. Let's move it, let's cut it from here, and let's try to move it down here. Yes, so here on the error widget, we're going to show the error icon, but let's also put it in the center. So let's wrap this into the center widget, and then let's also give it a color. We can say colors dot red, and then let's add the constant modifier here, just like this. So now let's Control plus A, and then we format the code. So this will be for the image. So again, let's copy this. Let's put some commas here. Let's just copy this. See where it's starting from. Okay, here. Let's copy. We come down where it says the image here, and then we paste it like that. Okay, so looks like we've replaced everything, let's where is our error? Right here. Let's remove one comma. Then let's just start the application again. Let's run it again. So once we run it, it's going to load like the way it's doing, but this time we're going to see some progress indicator. And then the next time we run it again, it will load faster. So here, as we can see, it's loading. Okay, we have an error. What's this error coming from? Let's just stop the application and run it again. Let's stop it and run it again. So the application is starting. Let's see if it. So our images have loaded. Now we still. Okay. This bear has loaded, our teddy bear. Now we are still waiting for this 5 MB image. So the other thing is we missed out one thing here. We also need to give this network image the cache manager. So let's go ahead and give it that. We have my image cache manager and then generated image cache manager. Okay, so let's copy this. Then up here, where's our cache network image? Here, let's give it a cache manager. So let's stop the application and run it again. So for the profile image, we should load it more faster now because we have already cached it, and for it we already put the cache manager. So now we should be able to load our images faster. Okay, so these, as you can see, we have loaded faster, but for these now, that's when our cache network image is caching them. So this one is cached. We are waiting for this one. The next time we're going to restart the application, all our images will load faster. So now all these images are cached. Now let's minimize and run it again. If we go to different screens, and then as you can see, they are loading faster, but let's just test it to run it again. Now we won't have that much of a delay. We will load our images faster. Okay, great, that's what we want. Now we are caching our images. We won't have issues there, and now we have just put something good for our users. They won't have to wait longer to see what they've already seen. So I'm going to end this video right now. In the next one, it's time now to add our text to speech in our application, and then maybe after that we're going to add also our ChatGPT to be able to respond to us in the speech form